Google when was the invention of the airplane, or I could do it too if you're doing something else.
What was?
I was trying to find the gun he was shot with.
The invention.
It had to be like a 2-shot pistol.
The invention of the plane.
3-shot pistols. I don't think the 6 thing was developed. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
They had guns that you had to put one in at a time, like one bullet.
Like the musket.
Like you had to open it if it was the one in the round. You had to put it in there and shoot them.
So the Wright brothers were the ones who essentially. There's a bunch of people working at it, but they were the ones who invented the airplane, right?
Yes.
All right,
Pistol, just a regular. It just says pistol.
If you had to guess, when do you think they invented the airplane?
Oh, a Philadelphia Derringer.
1735. I don't fucking know, Joe. You know I smoked 18 bong hits before I got here.
I don't know, 1900?
1903.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Can you imagine being that first couple guys?
Nope.
Can I talk to you for a second, man? Listen, I want you to help me with this thing.
Wow, 1903, 4 miles south of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Okay, so if they did that, they invented the airplane in 1903. And then 1947 was World War II and they dropped the bombs, right? Wasn't it 47?
I think it might have been 45.
So think of that. That's 42 years. 42 years later, they're dropping bombs out of them? That's fucking insane.
Yeah, August 6th, 1945.
That's insane.
And 70 years later, they had first-class lounges with a piano in them.
Wow.
With a pig that was cooked, and you could go up and take the fucking pig with an apple in his mouth, and a piano player on a plane. And you'd walk into first class. You think I'm kidding you? You'd walk into first class, and you had cream and soap and shampoo, and you had colognes.
Yeah.
And you could put the colognes on.
And people used
to walk around up to the second floor. You could smoke on planes. Listen, if you get on a plane and they still got ashtrays, abandon ship, all right?
Well, there was no kidding.
Abandon. Right? And there's planes, there's a ton of them that still got ashtrays. That you're sitting there scratching your head going, what the fuck am I doing on this plane? I'll never go back to Paducah again.
An armrest or something?
Yeah, in the armrest.
So scary.
There's still planes with cigarette fucking.
There used to be a flight that you could take out of L.A. that everybody would brag about, but I never got a chance to do it. I think it was like the Warner Brothers plane. I think Warner Brothers, like one of the big studios, had a plane, and you could get a flight on it somehow. I don't remember how it worked. Like, it was really hard to get, but they did it like big shots and big movie stars and celebrities and stuff. They'd fly on this thing, and they would fly you from LA to New York in this thing. And it had like couches, and it was set up like a cool nightclub inside. It was just like people would just lounge. You get like 50 people on this plane, and they would just lounge.
Listen, Led Zeppelin had a fireplace on that plane. You understand me?
Did they?
Fuck yeah.
A little gas fireplace?
A fucking fireplace.
Did they really? You're being serious?
No, I'm being serious.
With actual fire?
They had Nixon's plane.
Nixon's plane had fire in it?
They took a little fireplace where people could sit and drink a whiskey.
Really?
They had like Nixon's plane. They bought like Nixon's plane or rented.
I don't even want to Google whether or not Nixon's plane actually had a fire.
Yeah. Google Led Zeppelin plane. See what it says on there. Tremendous.
I know you guys. I mean, would a private plane ever be something you would want?
Google fucking Led Zeppelin's plane. All right. Right away, it's 1,000 questions. Do I want a plane? Do I look like I want a plane? I look like Harrison fucking Ford to you. Would you trust me on a fucking plane?
Yeah. Google whether or not it had a fireplace.
No, just the Led Zeppelin plane. It would tell you. It'll describe it to you.
The name of the article is 70s rock star party plane of Zeppelin.
God. They were probably balling.
They had a bar.
So hard.
They had a bar.
Oh, shit, I have to put this up.
Yeah, watch this. This is the real deal. These guys weren't fucking around. When they came over here in 73, they had the plane. And that manager, that gangster from England that was shooting people, he would get off the plane 6'6". You gotta see this.
Really?
These guys would look at this.
Wow, Led Zeppelin Airlines. God. Were they there's all the plagiarism things, right, with them. Like, people still say they stole songs and riffs and stuff like that, but do you just...
Hold on. Slow that down.
Oh, you want to read it? Okay.
Yeah, Boeing refurbished in the early 70s by Team Bobby Sherman, his manager. The plane powered in this guy's service, among others, Led Zeppelin, the Stones, Coke Flex, Hey the Top, Lou Drop in the 70s, Dark Soup, Stewardesses. Keep going, see what it said it had on that.
So you want me to read what this is? This is fascinating though. Hold on a second. Scroll that down. Look what they're saying here.
I'll scroll down.
No, up. Sorry. So look at this. Probable inspiration for Austin Powers' Shagadelic 747. The starship brimmed with gaudy chic delights. There was a bedroom with a king-size waterbed, a drawing room with a fake fireplace, a 30-foot brass-trimmed bar with a built-in electric organ, a prehistoric video system stocked with everything from Deep Throat to duck soup, and 2 stewardesses to cater the velvet-trousered minstrels fresh from their Madison Square Garden gigs. Holy shit. Oh my god, look at this. This is their plane? They're hanging out with Elton John. He's playing the organ. Wow.
It was a flying fucking gin palace. Richard Cole, look at that.
Look at him with his shirt off. Look at Robert Plant. Did he ever have his shirt buttoned? Look at how these guys
Never.
rocked it. They just left their shirt wide open. Like, that was how you rocked it if you were a rock star. They never did a sit-up in their life. Like, look at the picture of them.
Slow down.
Do you want to look at the gallery, or do you want to...
Look at the picture of them. Never did a sit-up in his life on the left. Never did a
It
sit-up
was
in his
just
right
straight
on the right.
cocaine and
Just-
fucking... That was straight cocaine then.
But they were just gods. They were like rock gods. I mean, think about what those guys represented back then. You could see their cocks pressed against their pants.
That was all, yeah, that was
Look at that. Who the hell had that before? No shirt, and everybody's cock is like tilted towards their left. See them? They're like all three. Well, one of them, second to the right, is Jimmy Page is bucking the trend.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin was
got
the
his dick.
first.
Jimmy's got his dick going the other direction.
Look at this. Led Zeppelin was the first to lease the plane.
Wow.
After a white knuckle flight from Oakland to Los Angeles.
And a tiny Falcon 20 business jet terrorized the entourage. Oh, so they got a little tiny plane for a while, and they almost died. One time, Led Zeppelin suffered from almost surreally bad press. Rolling Stone suggested the band change its name to Limp Blimp, and it was thought that Starship might earn the group some respect. It was an extremely useful tool because inviting a journalist onto the plane, the story kind of wrote itself, said Danny Goldberg, Led Zeppelin's publicist for the tour, who had been hired to gin up positive coverage.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.